A friend sent me this article some weeks ago. Is there a safe way to be home for the holidays from the Atlantic magazine online? And throughout the pandemic, Americans, as you know, have been tempted to violate public health experts' recommendations, including myself. The winter holidays might be the strongest temptation yet. The article goes on to say that one of American culture's most cherished traditions is for a mix of young and old people from different households to sit close together and share food in a poorly ventilated space without masks on for an extended period of time. We all know it's called Thanksgiving. Individually, Americans have been tempted over and over during the pandemic to violate public health experts' recommendations, whether by a celebration of a family milestone like a birth, a wedding, graduation, etc., or just a drink at a bar. Not that we drink. We drink water. But the holiday season represents a different temptation that's stronger than any of the ones that came before it. Public service officer, minister, and comedian Uncle B.A.G, my uncle, is here today to help us make a decision on what to do for the holidays. Bishop Aries or Arius, I'm not sure how he says his name, Bishop Aries Gray, aka B.A.G. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome. I'm so glad to be on here. I just don't know what to do. I'm excited I've been trying to get on your show for 2 months now, and your line has been tied up constantly, but I'm so glad and so thankful that we're able to make it tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Uncle B.A.G. And it's so good to see you. And I tell you, you're looking great as always.
Yes.
All sharp, got your nice hat on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be seen, not viewed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to be
Yes.
not viewed. Well, we have to talk about this COVID-19 and educate the people for the holidays. And I know you're all about community service and helping the community to develop themselves. And we have to be informed as Black, Indigenous people of color who have been disproportionately impacted by this pandemic in comparison to their white counterparts. The death rate has been high since January 2020. And as you know, the numbers are spiking now. There's over 10 million people who have been infected by the disease, over 200, maybe I think now 250,000 deaths. And we definitely want to salute those people and families who have, yes, be careful there, Uncle, be careful there. I just don't know. This year, it breaks my heart that during the holidays that I cannot enjoy the time that we normally enjoy at our parents' house or my parents' house and your sister's house and her husband. And so I just want to just ask you, how do you feel about not being able to go to mom and dad's this year and enjoy Thanksgiving?
Well, first of all, before we start this off, I want to wish everybody a happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans. Could you see it?
Okay.
That's one of my brothers was in the military.
Okay.
And I want to say happy Veterans Day to them. I guess being that I should probably not have my hat off on in the building. So I just want to make sure I'm straight. Now listen, let's get down to business here. Now, one of the things I've noticed is that it is kind of a sad state not to be able to be at my parents' house. My parents, they adopted me when I was young. And so I don't know my birth parents, but I've had two wonderful people that have been supportive in my life, and they've adopted me at an early age of -9. Figure that out later on. Okay. Yes, -9. See, they
I didn't know
what
that.
happened was they adopted me before I was born.
Okay.
See? So if I was 2 years old, that'd be 24 months. But since I wasn't born yet, it was -9.
Okay.
And so I've been going around, it's 9 of them. It's 7 boys and 2 girls, including me. I've been going around this large family for years. But one of the things that was very instrumental in this pandemic is that we always got together as a family.
Uh-huh.
See, that's what you don't realize. So what has happened is, due to the fact that I'm not able to be with them on this Thanksgiving holiday, I have memories that I'll be able to cherish for the rest. Now, and see, that's where we missed it in the family. We don't get together like we used to.
But I think your memories are still on VHS. Maybe you're talking about the days of old, like when I was a little knee-high boy. Are you talking about VHS memories or memories on your iPhone, or what kind of memories are you talking about?
Talking about just memory like the corner of my eye. Was it eye or mind?
My mind, I believe.
Mind. But if we see, because what I'm afraid is what's going to happen is, after these pandemics is over, we're going to go back to the way things used to be.
Yeah.
Where you have to beg. I have to beg my nieces and nephews to gather for family gatherings. And I hope that after this, we will get back to fellowship. I know Titanic was great. And I know that the Carnival cruise and all of those, I can't give them commercials. All of those cruises were great, but there's no ship like fellowship.
That's like, I heard that from somewhere else. Are you sure that's an original phrase of yours?
I'm not going to preach right now, but I'm telling you, well, whether it's original or not, it's true, isn't it?
Okay, yes, it's true, but we don't want to steal from anyone else's words and legacy. But
no, because that would be plagiarism, right?
Plagiarism.
That's what I said. That's what I said. So I don't do that. I don't do that. Bishop doesn't steal.
So what do you say to families that have not thought about the danger of gathering together, or people, unfortunately I know, who are just dismissing the facts about breaking social distance and gathering in large numbers without a mask? People I think just have COVID-19 fatigue. Like, they're just tired of sheltering in place. They're just tired of following these orders. What do you say to them?
Yes. Okay. Excuse me. 2 minutes. Okay.
Well, we don't have 2 minutes.
I'm gonna be there in a minute. You got to hold on. You got to wait. I'm on the line with Dr. Mike.
Oh.
Okay. Excuse me. I told her I was gonna be. Look here. What we have to realize, though, is that I know families want to get together.
Only have 2 minutes, so if you can make it brief, Uncle B.A.G. I know.
I know people are burnt out. I understand that. But what we have to look at is, see, that's why they call me Bishop Aries Gray, because I talk about gray areas. I talk about areas that people don't want to talk about. I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to get together, you need to mask it up.
Yes, I have mine. I know you thought this was a turtleneck. I got.
Okay, and this looks cute on you. I love them colors, by the way. You need to have some hand sanitation. You need to do the proper things to be safe and distance yourself, because this is what I'm afraid of. We are going to get together in spite of, because sometimes people, we want to get together. And if you get together and do not practice the CDC and other guidelines, I'm very afraid that in a few months later, you'll be getting together on another occasion.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, but that's the seriousness. See, nobody, I know I got 2 minutes. Nobody wants to talk about the seriousness of this.
Right.
This is a serious pandemic, okay? And I don't know what's going on in the atmosphere and different things, but we have to understand that if you don't take the proper precautions, just call, do like we do sometimes. Just call on the phone, do the video chat. You can do different things so that you can see your loved ones and talk to them. And hey, guess what? If you're worried about the fact that we want to get together and eat together, well, guess what, brother? We can do that virtually as well. Look, we're on the line right now, and I'm eating.
Yes.
Is that right?
I'll drink some water.
And you're drinking. See, because when you said earlier you don't drink, I was thinking he's talking about himself. Don't put words in my mouth, brother. But I really want people to understand. It's just one day out of the year, yes, Thanksgiving. Every day should be a day of Thanksgiving. Yes. And if you appreciate your loved ones every day, then if there's one day that you can't see them physically,
yes,
you have memories in your heart.
Absolutely. Yes. And
That's so then if you spend time now, you're not sitting there crying, talking about, wow, when mama gone, you about to have a bitch tell me you want to jump in the casket with her. Well, go ahead on. I ain't going.
no.
I'll tell you that right now. Bishop ain't going. Okay. So it's a serious thing. And this has got to, it can't last always.
That's right.
But we have to ride it out.
Yes, yes. And also you can ride by your parents' house if you just want to see them on Thanksgiving Day. You don't have
to say?
Yeah, you can ride by.
Just drive by.
Drive by in your car.
Just drive by. That's all you got to do. Right? Because this is what I think about. You can just drive and wave. And if you have to have, you know what? I think we should have drive-through Thanksgiving.
Yes, that's what I was
going to come up with a couple of things. You get a little carry-out tray, drive by the house, got to have your rubber gloves on, have your mask on, pass it. If that's all you want to get together to do, yes. And if you want to get together, that little ship, that great ship again, do it at a distance, do it outside. But just drive by.
Yes, Uncle B.A.G, thank you so much. I know that you have more burning on the inside of you. More.
Yes.
We'll have to get you back on the show if we schedule it. I know, don't get overheated. Get yourself a drink of water. And I'm just so glad that everybody is able to tune into the show, and hoping that everyone has a safe and happy and prosperous Thanksgiving holiday. And how can the people reach you, Uncle B.A.G, if they want to reach out to you, and if they have other questions or they just want to say hi to you?
Well, you can have your people to call my people.
Okay.
All right. And if your people call my people, you can get me that way. Or you could email me. You can snail mail me. You can send me an email at Stan, that's STAN, Jones, JONESIII at yahoo.com. You can get me there. And any questions that you have, because I'm going to be posting later. I'll give it to you, Dr. Mike. I have a couple of solutions that they can do to get together.
Okay,
and so I'll send those to you. For the sake of time, I won't go into them today. But before we leave, can I have 5 seconds?
Okay, go ahead.
I have my shirt on. This shirt is a ribbon shirt. It's got ribbons on the front and ribbons across the back. November is Native American Heritage Month. See, that's the education part.
Okay.
All month of November, we're celebrating Native Americans. So if you know a Native American brother or sister, reach out to them and tell them that you appreciate them, you acknowledge them on this November 2020. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir. And I'll charge you later for that public service announcement.
Well, you said it was going to be an education part.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we hope that the people feel educated in terms of what they can do for Thanksgiving holiday. And yeah, we're still on the air, Uncle B.A.G. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I ate some bacon bits just before we came on the air.
Thanks everyone for watching, and be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment if you are on the winning side. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay informed.
He cut me off. Bye, y'all.